Brian from Weird World War II, and today I'm doing a quick video. I finished my Shoggoth infused King Tiger, and it's for the heavy armor, heavy guns build. But it was a group build where you could build a heavy armor or heavy gun, and this will be my contribution to that group build. So I haven't done a group build in a long time. I think I'm catching the very end of it, if not just past the deadline. I think I'm still within the deadline. But anyway, but here it is, the King Tiger with a crew of Shoggoth. Let's check it out. All right, guys. So here it is. This is armor. So armor is dirty. So I usually do my stuff really dirty. So, you know, it represents, normally like with these Panthers, I don't really dirty them up because we play a lot of Antarctic games since this is Weird World War II, and Antarctica doesn't have any soil. It's all ice. So I usually don't dirty up my armor. But since this tiger here is supposed to be taking place in the during the Battle of the Bulge, that's definitely, Belgium, so that's got soil, so it's a lot dirtier. So of course this is a 1/48 scale Tamiya King Tiger, and it has been infused. The story in this is a vehicle that comes from PzKpfw, which is a weird World War II role-playing game, and the evil minds behind this is basically they've infused the Shoggoth creatures, which are basically servitor races. They're basically like a giant blob. But they've infused these creatures into these tanks to act as their crew. But because the Shoggoth are like, supernatural creatures, or they have like these, they're not really tentacles. They're just like, part of their body is just coming out of the crew compartments here. There's one coming out of the whole MG port. And I got one coming up. It's kind of, I just said that there's some sort of attachment there, that the Shoggoth one here, tentacles coming out. But if you can tell, there's some mouths and there's some eyes within the tentacles. So this thing's got like perfect like situational awareness because it's got eyes all around it. And again, since these things are basically a blob, they they're pretty hard to kill. I think the only way you can really kill them is burn them out. So, but yeah, so here's that. Just made up numbers. I gave it kind of a different looking German cross because this is Weird War, and it just kind of stands out something a little bit different. But again, pretty easy. Not a hard paint, obviously. It's just I painted I did a yellow Panzer yellow underneath, just to have the base coat, and then I just sprayed a layer of primer on there, and then I purposely got a brush and did strokes in the white to try to get kind of like it's been whitewashed, right? Because if you look at armor, like they literally whitewash that shit. They just get like mops and just they paint on like they paint the armor white with mops, so it's doesn't supposed to look pretty. And then I just did kind of like a wash, just kind of bring up a little bit of the detail. And then I did I made the wheels dirty from the mud that's driving through, and there's some mud splashes up. But again, an easy paint job. It looks like shit because it's an armor. They're supposed to look like shit. It's supposed to be, I don't know if you guys have ever seen armor out in real life. I mean, if it just drives from one end of the parking lot to the X, it's covered in dust and dirt and whatever. So you want to make them dirty. Some people like, they build them almost like to the quality of like jets or something. But armor is usually pretty dirty. But yep. So this is my build. The paints I used were pretty much craft paints and some Tamiya rust, or not Tamiya, Tester's rust enamels. So, and then the tentacles here, these are 3D printed, and I just cut out some grooves and gave them some eyeballs and some mouths. So those sneaky American or just sneaky Allied anti-tank teams coming up to stick a sticky bomb on them, it's going to have some problems because those tentacles will whip out and just snatch them up and eat them up. So And this this is the comparison of like these two are Tamiya Panthers, so you can kind of tell the size to a panther. But yep. So there you go, guys. I enjoyed it. I meant to get this done faster, but it was during the holidays and just in general, it's hard for me to get a lot. Time is always critical on my side, but I really enjoyed the build. I hope I'm not too late. I will put the links to the guys who started it, so you can go to those locales and check out everybody else's stuff. I picked this up from James over at JVC Paints. He did his, and his I believe was a 88 flak gun and crew. So, all right, guys. Well, there it is. Whatever you guys do, and whatever you guys do, models, gaming, reading comics, watching movies. What do we do, baby?
We keep it weird.
We keep it weird. All right, guys. Take it easy.
Don't you take the ride on heavy metal.